they're gonna be sorry they were ever born.
Who?
All of them.
Yeah, W, look, beat 'em up just like it's WWW. Promise you, why would I trouble you? Yeah, look, you cannot see what's in front of you. You cannot see what's in front of you. Yeah, promise that you get to run into if you knew what's about to come to you. It's about to get real dangerous. 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 Yeah, watch out, pop out, black out, wop out, beat 'em up, knock out. I had to see with it. I had to cover their head and cover their necks at the same time. I had to take out the ref. I make my own rules when it's game time.
I am the one they was talking about when they warned you about going out in the dark.
Oh, we need that mixtape, baby.
This is bad as my bar. I push a button and end all your motion. It's like I was putting a Tesla in park. Never been much of a pain at heart, but if I get the drawing, I turn you to art. All of my dogs is rabid. They got some bad habits. They lock jaw and tear you apart. You sleep with the fishes, I swim with the sharks. These shots is gonna exit and you gonna depart. I'm Homer Simpson. I got no conviction with choking you.
Oh, I tell you what, I think we need that NYYU mixtape, baby. Oh, it's about to get dangerous.
It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to be a bad sight when I pull up on them. It's about to be that last night. You don't want nothing, homie. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous. It's about to get real dangerous.
Okay, smoke with Wait, put it away.
Cause you don't hustle, I keep on the bottom of my brain. Yeah, you done it so many times, now you know we well. Making a move, this is the night I choose. What else do I gotta lose?
They cannot walk in my shoes. What is going on, my NYYU fam, as we are back, baby. I tell you what, man, there's not a lot of news out there. These Yankees are really busting my balls because, you know, I want some news to drop, man. I want the Yankees to be the best team they could possibly be next year, folks. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. Who do we got in the chat today? We got Anthony Medina, the one, the only, Jocko. What's going on, my good friend? Tina, who is always in the house, ready to rock and roll. Appreciate you. Truth always. Sean Fitzpatrick, what's up, my guy? Chris, what's up, Chris? Lorenzo, my brother. What up, William? How you doing? Joe, what up? Joe making me hungry in that Discord, man. My man is always dropping some sort of delicious-looking food out there. And I tell you what, man, Lord have mercy. That fish the other night looked fantastic. Matt, what's up, my guy? Tim, how you doing? Truth always, my brother. What's up? How you doing, fam? In Jesus' name, you already know, brother. Ivan's World, what up? That's my guy. Irish Rover, Israel Santana, what up? Aiden, how are you doing? Every day, Scotty Wright. That is my guy every day, Scotty Wright. There's not many like him, folks. Tomorrow, by the way, I am taking some time and I am going to get ready to release the 2024 NYYU award votes. And you guys get to vote on a couple of different categories. MVP, of course, being one of them. Rookie of the Year. There's a lot of them, man. I might even drop like a best voicemail. I think a best voicemail one would be a fun one. You know, we start adding some more ones from previous years. But ladies and gentlemen, with, we're all waiting on the offense, right? Everybody is sitting back and everybody is waiting for who is the next infielder the Yankees are going to get. We all know about the internal options. Who the hell knows what's really going to happen? The Yankees have made quite a bit of moves. They've definitely improved their pitching, which is the focus of today's show and some of what I want to discuss. But the offense is a strange thing, right? I think you got a lot of people, as me and Francis talked about this on All Rise, on Friday. We'll probably talk about this a little more on Designated Spitters tomorrow. It's a strange area that the Yankees are in because you got a lot of people who are up on the Yankees on their offense, and you got some people that's like, Pete, I don't know about this offense. I'm very concerned. And look, I've said it time and time again. I could really see both sides of play here where people are feeling this way. Some other people are very optimistic. Other people are like, it's not good enough. And I really could see both sides of it. I could. And I've said this countless times already. I'm not fully sold, but I'm also not in panic mode thinking that it's going to be terrible. I don't think so. I think if I had to lean one way, I'm leaning a little more towards optimism than I am of outright panic. This is a bad situation for the Yankees. So with that being said, the offense, we're going to have a lot of time the rest of the way to talk about the offense, because if there is some sort of everyday splash made, it's probably going to be on the offensive side of the ball. The pitching is likely set. Now, if you believe that Roki Sasaki's a real option, I don't. Like I said before about Roki, who the hell wouldn't want the guy? How realistic is it? I don't think it's too realistic. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't think it happens at all. So I think he's a West Coast guy. I think he's Padres, Dodgers all day. And if I had to guess, I'm still guessing the Dodgers, as it kind of always was, in my opinion. And we reported that last offseason, that it looked like a deal with the Dodgers was very likely. But when it comes to the pitching for the New York Yankees, this is where this team should really capitalize. The Yankees are in a prime position to have some of the best starting rotation and potentially a lights-out bullpen that they've had in many, many years. I mean, again, everybody knows this is an easy one to start with, right? I'm going to pull it up on here. Let's hop over to the secondary screen here. You got Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, Max Fried, who's the big addition for the New York Yankees, Rookie of the Year, Senor Louis Heel. And again, if you guys do not follow Louis Heel, you don't follow him on IG, do yourself a favor, man. Go click on over to his page, give him a follow, and watch how hard this dude works in the offseason. Louis Heel hasn't taken time off, by the way. He's been working the whole damn time. Clark Schmidt is right there with him. Then Marcus Stroman sitting out there being the number 6 starter as it stands right now for the New York Yankees. For some reason, I still believe that he is eventually going to be moved. I don't think Marcus Stroman stays along with the New York Yankees, as my friend David Miser. Whoops. Give me a second, David. I'll pull it back up once I lower this graphic out. Garrett Cole, Fried, Rodon, Heel, Smith, the little backup they got there, Stroman, Warren, Hampton. Remember, with the trades the Yankees did make, they did hit at their pitching depth a little bit, if you remember, because last we looked at this, you had Nestor Cortez in there. Of course, he was dealt for the Airbender. And then you also had Cody Poteet, who was in there. He was dealt to the Chicago Cubs. So those guys are now away. You can also add a guy like probably added JT Brubaker to this mix. I think the Yankees might be seeing him more of a pure bullpen option. We're going to talk about him a little bit. But the Yankees are in a great position with starting rotation. That is about as clear as day. I don't think there's anybody out there going, I'm very concerned about the rotation of the Yankees. I don't think so. David Miser says starters are set. Feel we need a pen or two. Getting the feeling Stroman will stay now. Maybe 6th man early, then bullpen later in the season. I don't expect the Yankees to go to a 6-man rotation. Look, is there a possibility that maybe the Yankees hold on to Marcus Stroman for a little while going into spring training? Potentially, just in case if there's an injury. And maybe the Yankees know something about one of their pitchers where they're saying, you know, I don't want to just throw shit at the wall. But you never know. Maybe the Yankees feel the need to hold on to Marcus Stroman. I don't think so. Michael Allen in the chat says Stroman to San Francisco for Tyler Rogers. I don't know who it would be for, but I tell you what, I love that fit. I think that is a fantastic fit. I think it's a great fit for Marcus Stroman. I think it's a good pickup for the Giants if those teams were able to get together and make that move. But again, the rotation is, look, you got Garrett Cole's an ace. No matter what you want to say about Carlos Rodon, okay, Have we seen the guy that we seen in San Francisco? No. Was Carlos Rodon a lot better than what people give him credit for? I would say yes. I know everybody goes, oh, well, Pete, you're a big Carlos Rodon fan. Yes, but liking somebody has never got in the way of me telling the truth about him. I've never been this channel has never been overly biased for the Yankees. We just tell it like it is. We've always been that way. I feel like that is what, we're basically known for that. Hit that like button, guys. Do me a favor. But I think Carlos Rodon has been better than what a lot of people give him credit for. I mean, he won 16 games, as Jocko just said. You take away that horrible stretch he had. I think he gave, 7 or 8 runs in, in Boston or something? One of those teams during that 4 or 5 game stretch where he was miserable. And I remember during that time, I'm sitting there going, oh my God, it's back. It's going to happen again. And then he just turned it back on again, and he looked pretty good. So, yeah, has he been the guy from the Giants? No. Has he been worth the $24 million or whatever the hell it is? Maybe last year you can make an argument he kind of was. Pitchers are getting paid a lot. I mean, there's not much else you could say there. And hopefully he keeps refining that changeup. That was one of the best pitches in Major League Baseball last year. Some of the most swings and misses. So, yeah, there you go, Scotty, right. I mean, that's where I am, Scott, right? And I'm so happy you put it that way because that's true, right? 16 wins is a career high in starts and innings pitched and an ERA under 4 in American League East. I'll take it. Did you want to see him pitch better in the postseason? Yeah, he had one good outing and then he was But other than that, Rodon was good. Max Fried. Max Fried is usually listed as a top 10 starting pitcher almost every year you look in any type of list out there. Max Fried is typically in there. When the Yankees lost Juan Soto, I said 48 hours. Get Max Fried. You got 48 hours. Do it immediately. To the Yankees' credit, they did. So shout out to Baldy. Shout out to everybody else out there. Hal Steinbrenner. They did. They made that move almost instantly and added another top of the rotation starter for the New York Yankees in the form of Max Fried, who is absolutely phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you talk about one of the best ground ball pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. This is a guy that should definitely help the New York Yankees. Yeah, you don't want to look at that postseason in 2024 right there. That's not too cute, but career postseason, I don't think you want to look at that either too much, but we're going to kind of, let's bypass that, shall we? There we go. We're going to look at that only. All right, we're going to go ahead and bypass some of those terrifying numbers of the postseason right there, folks. I don't want to talk about it yet. It's too early. All right? Maybe as it gets closer, we'll talk about it. But a career 307. A career 307 ERA, 174 innings last year, 11-10, 3.25 ERA. But the thing that you really got to like about Max Fried, and the reason why I am not, the reason why I'm not ripping my hair out about the long contract that everybody's up in arms about. Oh my God, Pete, I can't believe they signed this guy for this long. How dare they? I'm sitting there going, but folks, this is not a guy that relies on extremely high velo to put batters away, yet he can hit 95, 96. This is a guy that makes you put the ball in play. He's a guy that says, go ahead and get yourselves out, no problem. That's who Max Fried is. He's not a Carlos Rodon because let's be honest, right? Even me, big Rodon fan. When I was all over, get Rodon, it's because I wanted to see the guy we seen with the Giants that would throw 99 and just grunt and go, hey, hit it. Let's see if you can hit the 99 upstairs. Come on, try it. That's the guy we haven't seen. He's had to readjust himself. He's had to kind of redefine who he is. Max Fried just got to keep being Max Fried. He just got to put the ball on the ground and see what happens. So he's been absolutely awesome. What else can you say about Louis Heel? What else can you say about Louis Heel, man? I mean, it's been a long time, it feels like, since Luis Severino came up. Even going further back after him, Phil Hughes, where the Yankees had somebody that they've developed. And I know he came from from the Minnesota Twins, but the Yankees developed him. He was in their system for a while. And to see Louis Heel be able to develop into the starter that we saw last year, I think everybody got to be super excited about this. Louis I mean, top of the line, man. Top of the line starting pitcher. Could be an ace as soon as this coming year. He pitched like an ace the majority of the season, even with a pitch count. And salute to the New York Yankees, folks, because I remember when the season began, I'm sitting there going, folks, don't listen to the Yankees when they're telling you, well, we don't believe in the innings limit thing. We don't see it that way. Well, there's some things we'll notice. We're just going to let him pitch. Let me tell you, man, they weren't lying. They let him pitch. They let him pitch. They kept their eye on him. You know, if he had a rough outing, a long inning, they took him out. They did a very good job managing Louis here last year, and they got rewarded with it. He won the Rookie of the Year. He was phenomenal. He was absolutely phenomenal. And then Clark Schmidt. Schmidt's another guy who the Yankees took a gamble on when they drafted him. They knew he needed surgery. Got his surgery, came back, flew through the system. And if you guys remember at the beginning of the year, let me see if I can look this up on Clark Schmidt, but his first couple of months, he was one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. He started throwing that cutter even harder. He looked great, and he's going to be a big piece, I believe, for the Yankees this year. I see March, he had the one outing, and then, yeah, look at that. I mean, April and May, he was one of the best pitchers in baseball. A 2.81 ERA in April, a 1.82 ERA in May. So this is not just a decent New York Yankees rotation, folks. You are truly looking at what could be defined as one of the best Yankee rotations we have seen in a very, very long time. And remember, Garrett Cole wasn't healthy all year last year. Hopefully that elbow is rest. Hopefully it's healing up, and you're going to see that man be who we know he could be. Eddie with the super duper, my guy.
Thank you for being a friend.
I got that gabagool. By the way, I'm having a nice, delicious cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh, you better believe it, baby. Eddie says Sasaki is so good, he will change the balance of power in Major League Baseball. If we get him, we're better on paper than the Dodgers, no BS. Praying every day, bro. Pray, because let me tell you right now, I'm not trying to be, Pete, why are you throwing water on our parade here? Why do you keep throwing cold water on this? I don't believe it. Again, our reporting has been spot on, and we were told last offseason that Roki's going to be going to come to the major leagues. He's going to be an international free agent, and he's going to go to the Dodgers. Now the rumor is Dodgers or Padres. I think it's either one of those teams. I would be out my mind, shocked if the New York Yankees got him. And let me tell you something, I'd go live for hours if they got him, because holy shit, would that be... You talk about hype, bro. You talk about hype entering a 2025 season. I might be as hyped as I was last offseason. I mean, really, I would be out my friggin' mind excited if that was the case. David again with the super duper.
You're simply the best.
Just wanted to ask, does Matt Blake with minor league pitchers, or do they have their own training, or does Blake make the training? He makes the training, so Blake does the whole plan. That's his idea, and the lower level pitchers, they all pass the message along and how he wants things done, but he sets that tone for the organization on how they go about their minor league system. But going into another piece of conversation, this is where it gets really, really fun. The New York Yankees relief pitching. Let me pull this bullpen graphic up for you guys right here. We could take a look at this together real fast. Let me tell you something, man. You talk about what could be a real weapon for the New York Yankees. That is this bullpen right here. Now, I do not believe that this bullpen is locked in. I do not believe that this bullpen is what it's going to be. Obviously, you see everybody here is a right-handed pitcher. I think everybody can notice that and see that. You knew that already. But I believe the Yankees will add a lefty. They may add two lefties, maybe just one. I believe they will, Tim Hill is out there. AJ Minter is out there. Andrew Chafin is out there. So there's still opportunities to go ahead and make this work, right? You know what I'm saying? But look at this for a second, guys. Brian Cashman comes out of nowhere during an All Rise. And he goes, I'm going to give the guy some content here. Devin Williams is a New York Yankee. Boom! Wow. The Airbender. The Airbender of all is now a New York Yankee. Devin Williams, who is not only one of the better relief pitchers in Major League Baseball, he is one of the most dominating closers in Major League Baseball, and it's not even close. Look at the Savant page. He is a serial killer, as we would say. K percentage, top 99. Only top 99, that's it. That's all it is. Top 99, that's it. One of the best changeups in Major League Baseball, one of the most swings and misses on a pitch in Major League Baseball, right there from Devin Williams. But we ain't done yet. You got our good friend, Dreamweaver, who was phenomenal for the New York Yankees last year. I mean, absolute stud. And let me say something again. We do this a lot here at the U. We can go after the front office. We can attack the front office whenever we want. But, ladies and gentlemen, we will indeed tip our cap to the front office whenever they do the right thing. If you guys remember, I don't know how many of you do, when this deal was made last year and the Yankees got Luke Weaver for $2 million, Yankee Twitter and a lot of Yankee fans around the world said, why? What are they thinking? Pete Simonetti sat there and said, folks, the Yankees just got what I thought was a starting pitcher for $2 million when you had cats signing like Lucas Giolito for $19 million a pop. I'm sitting there going, this is a smart deal. I never knew Luke Weaver would turn into one of the best relief pitchers in Major League Baseball. His whiff percentage, top 94 percentile. His K percentage, top 93. Are you noticing a trend for the top two guys in the Yankees bullpen right now that they could punch your fucking lights out with the best of them? Are you noticing that trend? They can absolutely be studs and punch your friggin' lights out. Next guy on that list is Jonathan Loaisiga. Yeah, we all love him. We don't know what the hell he's going to have. We don't know if he's going to be healthy. But when Jonathan Loaisiga's on, Jonathan Loaisiga's really friggin' good. Yankees signed him for just a couple of million. They said, hey, the hell with it. We'll take a risk again on you. Why the hell not? If he can stay healthy, he's a big, big sinker ball pitcher. Very, very good stuff. Throws the high, the low hundreds. Why not? He's a good risk to take. And then the Yankees made a trade, folks, for a right-handed reliever called Fernando Cruz. Who did the Yankees give up for Fernando Cruz? Jose Trevino. Jose Trevino was given up for Fernando Cruz. Eddie Shee, welcome to the U.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best.
You look at Fernando Cruz, folks, and again, whiff percentage, 99. K percentage, top 99. This is another phenomenal trade on paper right now for the New York Yankees. They are getting a pitcher, folks, who may just have the most deadly splitter in Major League Baseball, and teams and players just can't touch it. This year, you remember last season how Tommy Kahnle was Senor Changeup? Everything is a changeup, a changeup, a changeup, a changeup, a changeup. I got a prediction to make on Fernando Cruz. I'll raise my hand. Pick me! Splitters. Splitter, 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 splitter. You're probably going to see that quite a bit this year. You're going to see that quite a bit this year. And then, a guy that a lot of people may have forgotten about a little bit. Ian Hamilton. Now, I'm going back to 2023 when Ian Hamilton was an absolute monster. You talk about a serial killer. That's the Ian Hamilton that we have to see this year. We got to see the guy that was a serial killer. We got to see the guy that would just come in, stone cold face, Terminator action, putting people's asses away. That's who we need to see from Ian Hamilton. And don't get me wrong. It's not like he had a horrible 2024. He really started to put stuff together and start to look a lot better. But we need to see the other Ian Hamilton, the one that can just turn it on and absolutely dominate any club he faces. That's the guy that we need to see. But when you look on the rest of the list, let me tell you guys, there's a couple of players on here that I see that I really like. Clayton Beater being one of them. Look, the farm to the show is going to be starting up here pretty soon. Me, Los, Kev, we're going to be on there every now and then. We'll switch between me and Kev, and then, of course, Los is always going to be on it. Also, John Brophy. But, folks, let me tell you right now, I am a big fan of Clayton Beater, especially coming out of the bullpen. I think he's going to be a real weapon for the Yankees this year. And look at these names on this list still that you can pull up and talk about and be happy about, guys. Jake Cousins was phenomenal last year for the Yankees. Cousins was phenomenal. One of the better sliders in the game. Just a frisbee. Frisbee, nasty slider. Right-handers don't stand much of a chance. Mark Leiter Jr. Are we getting the guy we saw in the postseason, or are we getting the guy that was just a fucking bag of powdered sugar all day and, was like a piñata? Maybe we're getting more of that guy. I didn't like the trade when we had it, and I'm not a big fan of him still to this day. Scott Efros, I feel like since the injury, he really lost something. I don't know what to expect. JT Brubaker's an interesting one. If I do go to spring training, which I'm really hoping I do go to spring training, I can't wait till the day comes when NYY could just go, we're going to be there, because it's that easy for us. But it's still looking like a long shot that I'm going to go to spring training this year, because it's a hell of a financial commitment. It's not a cheap trip to make, but the content was so fucking good that I want to be there again. But JT Brubaker's a guy that the Yankees had a very easy chance just to say, we're not going to tender you a contract. Adios. See you later. The Yankees said, wait a second. No. Come on back. Come on back, JT. We want you here. And look, Brubaker's a guy that I think a lot of people happen to forget about. Let me pull him up for you guys real quick. Brubaker was a pretty damn solid starter for a few years with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think he had one pretty damn solid year. If you go back to, he had a little bit of success. It might have been 2022 is when he had his most success. He hasn't pitched since then. But JT Brubaker was a guy, I mean, look, 144 innings, 147 strikeouts. So this is a guy that got great movement on his sinker, good pitches overall, throws a very good slider also. Could be a long relief guy for the New York Yankees. And they obviously saw something in him in the minor leagues where he pitched last year to say, wait, bring him back. We know what's in there. So for the Yankees, man, yeah, I know we need the other infielder, right? We still got to get that. But holy shit, I think the Yankees pitching this year could be so friggin' good that it might just take over the season no matter what the Yankees do offensively. Rod Thompson with the super chat. Rod says, maybe I'm the only one, but I feel like the fifth inning of the World Series woke up the Yankees front office. Okay. The Yankees were laughed at and mocked this entire offseason. I expect a Yankees SMD tour. Look, man, they have been dragged through the mud. There is no denying that the New York Yankees have been dragged through the mud. No question about that. You're spot on, Rod. They have been They have been laughed upon, put it that way. Podcast making fun of them. Even friggin', I forgot what it was. Was it when they did the ball drop? Everybody was posting pictures of Aaron Judge dropping the ball. It's a tough offseason, man. Let me tell you something. You know what's good about baseball, so to say? You got a chance to really make up this year. And do you remember when the Yankees lost in 97? I remember when the Yankees lost in 97. I think it's even on the 1998 World Series DVD. When they talked about that, they came into the year with such a chip because they couldn't believe they lost in 97. And they were just ready to come in this year. And from the very first day, it was win every single game. That's the mindset is we will win every single day, and we are the best by far. We are better than everybody. 2025 should be that. 2025 should be that. David Miser says, tired of the last few years of contact bullpen. Time we change that to strikeouts. Hope Pete doesn't get a headache like Clay Holmes, closer this year. Well, yeah, I with us having Devin Williams, I'm not expecting too many. Hopefully, we're not having no cardiac Clay moments. Johnny Boy Vaccaro says, who would be your pick and what the Yankees need to give to get one of these two? Twins, Willie Castro or Carlos Correa? Look, man, as much as I also love the idea of a potential Carlos Correa move, the Yankees aren't going over 301. We know that already. Even if you move Marcus Stroman, you probably got to get the Twins to pay down some of that Correa contract. And I don't think he's going to be moved at all. I don't think Correa is going to be moved. And Willie Castro, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what that would take, to be honest with you. But I know everybody is. You trust me, guys. I'm like you. You know, I'm just like everybody else. I want to see who the infielder is. It looks like it could very well be a third baseman. Haven't really heard any mentions of guys that I think make sense for the Yankees. Yo Moncada being one of them. He's a free agent. Shouldn't take more than $3 million max for a 1-year deal. Hell, he might even accept the invite to spring training at this point. But I don't know where his career is going because I've heard some stuff about him where it seems like he's very introverted and he's kind of to himself. And you know, I don't know how that would work in New York. I'm not sure. Maybe having some good veterans around him would help. But I don't know what his health is like either. So there's really nobody available via free agency that you would like to see the Yankees make a trade. I don't know for who, but you would like to see that. I don't know what's really out there anymore. Jonathan Sosa says there's going to be a lot of, hey, struck him the fuck out. And Cash is not yet done cooking. Thanks, my guy, Pete, NYYU. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an announcement to make. I've been talking about this a lot today. I started work on all the game season live graphics, the video effects. I did a lot of them today, and I am really excited about how they look, how they're coming out. They look really, really good. It looks like a lot of fun. The template, I'm probably not going to be able to start working on that again until spring training, but game season live this year is going to be legit. If you are on the Discord server, I may give you guys a little sneak peek, but I've already showed you guys the logos and all that, but man, oh man, this year's game season is going to be something else. Israel Santana says, bro, what are you thinking about Brennan for third base? Brennan who? Will Brennan? Isn't he an outfielder? I mean, Will Brennan, I believe, is an outfielder. I don't think he's an infielder, is he? Or am I losing my damn mind? I think he's an outfielder, isn't he? Isn't he an outfielder? Oh, Brendan Donovan. Everybody knows how much I love Brendan Donovan. Yeah, if you're talking about Brendan Donovan, I'm a huge Brendan Donovan guy. I have been for multiple years now. Or Bregman. I like Bregman. Look, it's money. I understand that, you know, his bat may not be the greatest suited for Yankee Stadium, but I'm a fan of Alex Bregman. Do you want to get him on 5, 6, 7 years? Probably not. But I mean, he's not signed yet. I don't know, man. I don't know. Choppa MC says, heard something on Yes with them saying Jazz should bat leadoff. Thoughts? I could see that. Here's my concern about that. If you're talking about Jazz leading off, you're probably going Jazz, Judge, Bellinger. The thing I don't like about that is, and I really hope the Yankees don't pass this up. If I'm the Yankees, I do not pass on the opportunity of the formula that worked last year. You have to have the same formula as last season. You gotta go leadoff hitter, Bellinger, Judge. I do not believe in any aspect that you do not go Bellinger in front of Judge in that lineup. One thing about Cody Bellinger, folks, is he does have potential. There's a lot of potential in the bat of Cody Bellinger. This is not a guy that I truly believe is done. Is he an MVP candidate anymore? Maybe not. But let me tell you something, man. Cody Bellinger is still a very good player. And if I'm the Yankees, I am doing everything in my power to say, look, we got to figure out this lineup that Aaron Judge is protecting Cody Bellinger in the lineup, because I need Cody getting those fastballs down to Johnson. That's what I need. I need to see him getting those fastballs down the middle. I need to see him have the opportunities that Juan Soto had last year with the best offensive talent in the game batting right behind him. Let him bat second. I don't know who to look. My dream would be Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge. Then you go with a lefty if you want in Stanton, or however you want to match that up with Goldie. And I don't know. But the top three for me, no question about it, would indeed be Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge. But what I could see the Yankees doing, I could actually see the Yankees going Bellinger, Judge, 1-2, and putting Judge back in that 2-hole. Because again, remember last year they loved the Judge batting second thing because they get the most at bats and the most chances to win games batting second. I guess maybe I'm more of a traditional guy. I like Aaron Judge batting third and put a strong lefty ahead of him and, figure it out from there. But as it stands right now, I could see the Yankees going Bellinger, Judge, 1-2. And I wouldn't be overly upset about that, to be honest. I'd rather get a real leadoff hitter and then go second, third. Caleb says Judge loves batting third. Batting third for him is where he should be. It makes the most sense for Aaron Judge. I just hope I've kind of said this about Jason Dominguez quite a bit, where I don't suspect the Yankees will bat him leadoff immediately, but who the hell knows if he has a great spring training and the Yankees go, hey, you know what? I like him leading off. And I just think that's a phenomenal top of the order, especially with the potential these guys have, man. You go Dominguez, Bellinger, Judge. Wow. To me, that could be special. That could be really special for the Yanks. Luis Arise, that ain't happening, folks. That ain't happening. Macho King says, Pete, to be honest, I'm not ready for another Boone press conference. Oh, God, yeah, man. Yeah, that's, that's kind of become like a, it's kind of become now like a normal thing in post-game season live, right? That we listen to Boone talk. And it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's something we'll continue to do. And look, man, they got within 3 wins away from winning the World Series with Aaron Boone. So maybe, just maybe, we'll have a chance to actually win the whole damn thing with him. Who knows? Who friggin' knows? Choppa MC says, why are projections saying Volpe leadoff? Because projections are what I've said about projections for a long friggin' time. Ball them up and dump them in a trash can. That's what they're good for. Projections are bullshit. Look at Pacoda last year. They had the Yankees being shit last year. Pacoda. You might as well grab a projection, ball it up, and kick it for a field goal. The hell with it. There's no point of even listening to it, to be honest with you. David Miser says, would you sign Hae-Sung Kim for second base? I know he was partly injured, but 1 or 2 year deal. Depending on what it is. I mean, Kim's great defensively. He's going to miss, I think, the first month of the year. He's really good defensively. Not a great bat. I don't know. I don't see the Yankees spending money there. Yankees need a left-handed power relief pitcher. That is something they're missing. There's no doubt about that. Again, you got AJ Minter out there, who's definitely a strikeout guy. Tanner Scott will not be a Yankee, folks. That is not going to happen. You got to remember, too, guys. Tanner Scott is going to want to be paid. No, not that Kim. There's 2 different Kims, Macho King. Not that Kim. The Kim they signed is the Kim that is being posted from North Korea. North Korea, my God. Being posted from Korea, North Korea. Poor guy wouldn't have a chance. But yeah, you're talking about the one from Korea that's been posted. He signed with the Dodgers, not Hae-Sung Kim. He's still a free agent. But Tanner Scott, he's a closer, folks. He's not going to come to the Yankees to be a relief pitcher. Somebody's going to give him the opportunity and pay him like a closer. He'll get that. A guy wouldn't have a chance. Hangers and bangers. He wouldn't have a chance. But a guy would have no shot. You could have Babe Ruth in North Korea right now. We don't even know. And we'll never fucking know his name. We'll see him. Communism, folks. It's not good. He wouldn't have got out. No problem, Mach. No problem. Yeah, a little North Korea action. That's what this chat is about today. Scott is aiming for a contract like Chapman. Yeah, he's gonna want a lot. He's not coming to the Yankees. But AJ Minter's out there. Look, Tim Hill did a great job for the Yanks. I know he's not a power dominating guy. And then Andrew Chafin is still out there too. Who, has a really good off-speed pitch and all that stuff. So, Crackle Nut says NYY event in North Korea. That's what we're doing, Crackle. This is what we're doing, you son of a bitch. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, remember, I want to see all of you at Yankee Stadium on March 29th. Don't go bullshitting. I don't want to hear the logistics. No, I don't want to hear nothing. I want you at Yankee Stadium on March 2019. And we're going to friggin' party like we're meant to party, okay? We're going to party like men party, damn it. We're going to party like however women party, I guess. We're going to have a good time is what I'm trying to say, damn it. And I want every one of you there. Get your tickets today. NYYU Day. We're taking on those Milwaukee Brewers, and the Airbender is going to have a couple of saves that series. I just feel it in my bones right now, baby. It's going to be a hell of a time. Oh, I know a lot of you got your tickets already, damn it. I know a lot of you got your tickets already, damn it, and I love you for it. I love you for it. Yeah. Ain't no party like a PD party. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Perry. What's up, my guy? How you doing, brother? Andrew. Hood. What up, folks? Guys, you got about 3:30 in here. There ain't nothing going on. You guys are just sitting back watching me drink a cup of coffee. Nah, man, I'm really excited. I'm just really excited about the season coming ahead, and I wish there was more news. January is normally one of those months that is boring as fuck. There's not a lot of news out there. But you guys know we'll go live no matter what. I hope to try to get in some sort of live or, some sort of videos to be made every single day if possible. I like to give you guys some sort of content. It's not always easy, but... Days Avenue, what's up, brother? Thank you so much, fam. Back at you, brother. It's just that type of month, man. Spring training's already here. I can't friggin' believe it. I mean, we go to the World Series, and, we probably should remember how quick it goes when you go to the World Series. So, and here we are, next month, they'll already be back in spring training. Like I said before, guys, the team is going to try to be there Me, Kev, and Francis are trying to figure it out. So if we make it, we're going to let you guys know ahead of time. If we don't, I don't know what to tell you. But we are certainly doing our best to try to be over there and you know, make it work out our best. Because last year was so friggin' fun. I recommend anybody go to spring training if you can. If you haven't experienced spring training in George M. Steinbrenner Field, let me tell you, man, it is really friggin' fun. It's really fun. It's a great place to be. You really get up close to a lot of the players. A lot of the guys will talk to you. And this year, I'd expect that we go over there. We're going to have even more content than we've ever had before. It's going to be phenomenal. David says, feel like a lefty is coming, but it'll be 2 weeks for teams to wait out the rest of the players to have prices come down now. Yeah, man. Look, if you look at all the free agents that's still available, some of these guys are going to end up taking deals for a lot less. And you're probably going to see that happen pretty soon. And the Yankees, again, Minter is out there. Chafin's out there. Hill is out there. There's still some good lefties that are available that I do believe the Yankees will get. Now they got to free up some money. And they probably will add another infielder. We'll see what happens. Choppa says, I just don't like how at this moment we still have a glaring hole in the infield. It's never fun, man. I feel you, brother. We pop that up and take a look at the Yankees infield as it stands this minute. You could take a look at it here. I mean, we know what it's like. We know right now I got second base opened. It is looking more and more like Jazz could very well be playing second base. And the Yankees will look for a third baseman, as every fan is worried about. It just can't be DJ LeMahieu, man. That's where everybody is, and I get the concern. We don't want to see DJ LeMahieu. You don't win a World Series and start DJ LeMahieu, bro. The Yankees have one big way to ruin this offseason for me. That's it. Oh, you hear that drop? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Sorry, guys. I'm a music head. I can't help it. I'm a music head. I can't help it, baby. I hear good music and I start going bananas. I can't help myself. Excuse me. But nobody wants to see DJ LeMahieu. I mean, you don't win a World Series. You don't go that far, and then all of a sudden, freaking DJ LeMahieu's in there playing. I mean, fucking Kev. Fucking Kev, bro. Why does he send me this stuff while I'm live, man? I can't even share this with you guys. This dude, man. No, it's Kev. It's Kevy. Guy's a wild animal, I tell you what. I tell you what, folks. But yeah, man, look. We know what we are as a club. We know what the Yankees got to do, man. Like I said, guys, tomorrow will indeed be Designated Spitters. I'm very, very excited for that episode tomorrow. We always have a great time, me and Francis. So, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself. Be ready for DS tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a time. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a great time. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to wrap up here because there's just not a lot of news out there right now. And if there is news that breaks out of nowhere, I'll be live. You guys already know it. But again, folks, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And again, I'm gonna throw this out here because, like I said, guys, we are trying our best to try to get the spring training. If anybody out there owns a business or something like that, we're looking to maybe work with a business or two to do like a sponsorship deal where potentially your company sponsors some of the trip. We do giveaways. We put your logos on the screen, things like that. Again, for a small business, a small company, believe it or not, even though we got 41,000 subs, we're about to get at 41,000. NYYU is not this major company. Someday it's going to be, and I'm not even going to say anything. I'm saying we'll be at spring training. We'll see you guys. and all that stuff. And hell, we'll probably be the ones giving you guys stuff is the way I see it in the future. So hit me up, NYY Underground at yahoo.com. Hit me up if you have that. If you want to work something out, we can figure it out together. But David Mize says, Boone will say I like DJ's at-bats and has been productive lately. He has to be patient with him. No. We do not need that. Nobody wants to see DJ. You can't win that with DJ LeMahieu, folks. You just can't. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap up right here. Reminder, set your calendar. Set it on your clock, whatever the hell it is, a reminder, whatever they call these damn things these days. Designated Spitters will be live tomorrow night. With that being said, guys, we will see you then. The coach with a super chat right before we sign off. Pete, what happened to Vivas? I thought they were hiring him. Yeah, Yorbeat Vivas, they were very high on him. I remember talking to a San Francisco Giant scout, and he was like, I think he's the team's second baseman next year. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. He had a pretty decent year. Got the call up for the one day and it got, sent away. So, I don't know, but he had a pretty good year. But ladies and gentlemen, Designated Spitters tomorrow. Be ready for it. Pete and Francis Lee got you guys covered. Have a great night, guys. Peace out, baby.
Then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no